Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. So, back, but not in a perfect state. Machine connection seems a little slow here at the new location, but my work PC is fine, so it's a bit odd. So there may be some fits and trials that actually lost connection coming in here to PGA Tour. But anyway, we are here for week 35 at the Shake Weight Invitational Acolyte Bay. I finished 434th out of about 560 folks. Last time they gave tour cards to the top 85, so definitely not wonderful. But let's jump in here. Hopefully everything will work. All right, so 3 tee boxes, but they're literally all the same distance, so that's really odd. I've not normally seen that. Fairways and greens are different. This is the first time I think I've ever seen that. So fairways normal, greens firm, but green speed really fast, 9.1. So a lot of times it's like 7.9, 7.6, so that could definitely be a challenge. And first round, doesn't matter which one, but we're at the gold. First pin, and we've got medium speed and normal, very firm for greens. Green speed also default. All right. Good news is green speed is almost, or green speed, load speed was about standard. I've gotten to the point, I think I'm on amethyst for all. I don't know that I am for all my clubs. I may be. I think I did get them all upgraded. So now we're earning our position. So that will help. But a little bit of a light wind. Alright, I need to figure out how to quiet stuff down in my ears because it is really, really loud in my headset. So I don't know if it readjusted not being plugged in, but we'll see. Alright, so that's as fast as I can go. I'm going to go over this side because if I end up short, at least I won't be in the bunker. So that's my thought there. Alright, struck nicely. We won't stay on, but I'd say that was not bad. Getting ourselves toward the green. Someone had suggested that I look at chip shots because they don't roll as far. Now, again, at this distance, I'm going to do a flop, but when we get closer, I'm going to give it a go. A little too much. I should have been 92. Alright, so this will be my attempt here. So we're going to go backwards. We're going to go out a little bit here. Come on. Oh. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, because they did talk about basically the roll would be better. So sadly, I probably easily had a par the other way. So maybe trying the chips not going to be the plan right now. Maybe I do that in some rounds that don't count because I don't know that I want to experiment. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's just... It just seems really loud in my ears, so I apologize. I'm hoping it's all recording and doing well. So let's see. Alright, 84%, not bad. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Terrible putt path. I don't know if it would have worked better if I had a clearer swing, but we do get the par. All right. 7 iron, down 21 feet. So I'm gonna choke up because we're gonna gain 7 yards. Ooh, too far left, too far left. We'll be on the green, but that is a long way away. So I am not a fan of this at all. We'll leave the flag stick in here because we may need that to stop the downhill run. Oh, you gotta hit the stick for it to stop, but alright, let's see if we can get this to fall. Alright, not bad, not bad. So yeah, the other thing that's going to be a bit of a challenge is my structure here, my setup. We're kind of all on one floor. So my wife's chatting on the phone now. I can hear her, but hopefully you guys can hear her. I'm hoping my microphone dampens some of that. Otherwise, life is going to be really challenging because I'd rather not sit in the room with the door closed. Let's see. So we'll go forward there. Ooh. Nice bounce, though. It was definitely in a good direction. Okay, we're up. So we're going to do a full swing here. 100%. Oh, nice. Nice. A little bit of movement, but we did get it to come back. So that is good. Just making sure I'm actually able to finish this round in the time I have. Because the way the PC was behaving, I did really want to try. Oof. Wow. So it's only going to go... I'm going to go over here, I think. Because I'm not going to be able to get blown past that, I don't think. Yeah, we could not. But, ooh, it didn't quite get there. All right, so again, we will do our flop. Because I think it'll get me there. I underswung quite a bit. So that didn't help. Oh, come on, come on. All right. Oof, I'm like, it is not moving over at all. All right, well, 1 under through 5. That is excellent. So hopefully we'll do better. Ooh, I think that's going to be in the bunker. Huh, maybe not. But nice distance, 315. So yeah, the driver is fully up there. So I should be in good shape. Okay, the wind's blowing me at about 10. So I don't want to overdo it. That'll work. That'll work. We'll get ourselves there. So another big one here. Come on. Come on. All right. 3 birdies in a row. That is a big achievement. Especially after moving and... All right, we got downhill. All right, we're going to choke up. All right, nice and straight. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's see. Is it hard enough? Oh, awful. How did that not fall? That would have been beautiful. 4 in a row? That would have been like... Mwah, pièce de résistance, for sure. So, alright. Relatively mid-range par 4, I guess. I mean, 400 yards isn't short. All right. All right. So, yeah, we're going to do a choke shot. Not bad. Not as straight as I would have liked, but not bad. All right. And that ended up decently. We're downhill. Ah. So close. So close. All right, one more hole, and we got the front 9 behind us for the first round. All right, well, definitely with the wind blowing, this is a nice big fairway. But yeah, an extra 50 yards from the last hole. But yeah, with the wind blowing toward me, I'm like, I'm not even going to get to the bunker. All right, so we got the weekly quest for fairways in regulation. All right, this... it's going to be really close. Too far to the left. But yeah, we were about the right distance, but... Alright, I'm going to super flop this and go all the way up. It's probably going to be shorter than I'd like, but I think it's going to get me closer. Oh, no, that's not shorter than I'd like. I'll take that any day. Alright, 2 under through 9. Man, I'd love to finish really, really solid. Alright, we're trying to hit 325 or more. No, we didn't make it. That's okay. I'm not a heavy driver. Okay, so we're going to gain maybe 4 yards with the wind. We're going to lose about 5. So, oh, whoa, that is going to be awful. This one's tough, but I think this is on line quite nicely. Not as nicely as I would have thought. All right, let's see. We'll pull it back a bit. On target. And now let's just pop it in. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, I'd almost settle for par golf here, although again, it probably wouldn't get me a tour card. I saw it was 80. I didn't really look at what the scores were that got us in. I'll try to remember to do that before the second round. Alright, I'm doing better on at least the swing quality, so getting straighter shots, so I will take that play to the bank for sure. I enjoy that result. And a little bit more of a hook there than I'd like. But we're on the green. It's definitely going to go more back to the right. So now it's going to come back. I don't think I hit the hole. I think I just ran it. Ooh, I don't like what it did there at the end. I think this is going to be an awfully tough shot. Yep. I knew it would go hard, but... Come on, please go in. Thank you. Ooh, it really curved hard at the end. I almost was thinking it wasn't going to curve at all. But then it did. Alright, it's up in the air, 9 over. Ooh, way too far. Somehow we hung on. Crazy. Alright. It's a long way. Oh my god. Yeah, the fast greens are not helping me at all. This is going to move a lot, I think, because I really just need to tap it. Come on, thank you, thank you. That is one of the hardest shots for me. All right. Not bad, not great. Still fairway bound. Okay, this is a par 5. We're not going to make the green. So we just want to play smart. It should be all right. Just end up in the fairway. I'm looking around like I'm lost. I don't know what that was about. Okay, we're going to go a little further, because I still think the wind is going to impact us a bit. All right, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Come on, come on. All right. 2 under again, I think. Yep. Again, I need to average between 5 and 6 under if I really want a clean shot. Because it's been around 22 under is what the qualifying cutoff has been. Ooh, I barely made it. Could have gotten ugly fast, but yeah, this is a tough hole. This is definitely one of the harder. Ooh, what do we do? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll try this. All right, if I need to air, I'd rather air that way than onto the rest. Ooh, nice, nice. All right, feed it back, but wow, that is, I knew that was a long way away. Let's see, how close do we get? Not close enough. I mean, close enough to make this easy, but we didn't even have a shot at a birdie because we didn't have enough roll. Slow your roll, as they say, right? It's not what they meant, but all right. Man, this looks like a par 5, but it's not. 490. Oh, that might be too far. No, I think we'll be all right. All right, I'm proud of that. Nice little hotel or whatever. Pretty nice setup there. All right, let's try this. Too far to the right. That's gonna be an ugly lie. What do we got? Let's back it off some. Probably need to back it off some more. Oof, way too far. Not liking this. Come on. Oh, how? Oh my God, I thought it was going to miss again. I'm like, I do not need a double bogey. For God's sakes, that would have been awful. All right. Okay. Might be all right. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Ooh, this is tricky. I'm going to be really gentle. That didn't help anyway. Wow. Oh, that is a tough pin placement. Come on, come on. Oh boy. No! Don't you dare. Oh my God. This hole is gonna kill me. Oh, come on. I had such a good round. Just stop. Thank you. Well, that was the killer hole. That one did me in. Wow. 3 over. Unbelievable. That one hurt. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's going to be in the bunker. All right. I'm going to go up there. Okay, well hit. Not bad. A little further than I would have liked, but pull this one way back. Okay, good position. Almost didn't come back on me. Was in good shape. I really was. Yeah, that was just a really rough. I mean, it was right on the edge, and you saw, I mean, I barely rolled by, and because the green was fast, I think it just wasn't going to grip anywhere. And so that's kind of the problem we ran into. Alright, I think that'll do okay. Huh? A little further than I expected, honestly. Definitely pulling this back, because it is a long way downhill, so yeah, still further than I would have liked. Go in. Thank you. Alright, I mean, I putted okay. Alright, ended up 2 over, still pulled a birdie out. So, not great, just because of that, but really, you get rid of that one hole, this would have been a really good round. So, I don't want to get too down on myself there. You know, I would think the pin placements on that hole in the future are going to be a lot different. A lot more doable. Alright, didn't make the tier. But we got the first round in the books. You can see we're amethysted everywhere. Alright, so the weekly regulation gave us 150, which is good. VC can be used. Everything else, not so much. But the good news is, as long as everything recorded and everything works okay, yeah, maybe doable. I mean, it's just as slow and as weird as the PC connection has been. I was just worried about how things were going to go. Now, again, I don't know the PGA Tour is that bandwidth intensive. It's going to be interesting to see how something like iRacing or Flight Sim does. But that's for another day. For now, if you've enjoyed yourself, haven't dropped a like, or are not a subscriber, please consider those things, and I'll see you next time.